Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Receiver. Receiver was built in the 7-day first-person shooter challenge and was recently greenlit on Steam. So this entire game was built up in 7 days by the guys over at Wolfire Games who are working on their main project, Overgrowth, at the moment. Since being greenlit, the game has been updated and a couple new guns have been added. Originally it was just a Colt, but now they've added a Glock and a revolver. The objective of the game is to find all 11 of these tapes that are lying about.
To this tape, it means you have survived the mind kill. Previous attempts to listen to this tape would have found it blank, but now it contains immediate instructions of your difficult path forward. This is the time that we have prepared for. Take a moment now to find your firearm. Some of you will be familiar with firearms from our training camp, but more recent receivers will have focused on mind tech in order to survive the mind kill event. In either case, please take a moment to confirm that the firearm you have been issued is in working order and contains one full magazine. You have also been issued one tape deck with headphones and 2 AA batteries. Once you have checked your equipment, leave the safe cell. Keep moving and be careful. The threat will have dreamed kill drones near your location.
Right, so I'm not sure how I feel about the voice acting. It's meant to be really surreal, but it might just be a bit too dull for me. The entire game focuses on the gun and gun mechanics behind it. Unlike any FPS before, you can manipulate each part of the gun independently. The gun behaves exactly how you would expect it to in real life. The only way to find out how much ammo you have left is to actually take out the clip and have a look for yourself. If the gun was loaded, taking out the clip leaves a bullet in the chamber and you can still fire that bullet. You can even check if the bullet's in a chamber by pulling back the slider. To reload, you can pick up individual bullets and take out your clip and slot them into the clip, or you could just put in a new clip, and this all changes depending on what gun you have. For a revolver, you can spin the chamber, you can insert a single bullet, you can do all sorts of things, and it's quite cool. All the enemies in the game are drones. They're either flying drones or sentry drones. Interestingly enough, shooting them in different places has different effects. For the sentry drone, for example, if you shoot it at the joint where it swivels, it just powers down. If you shoot the camera, it keeps swiveling but it can't see you. Likewise with the flying drone, you can shoot its engine and make it fall out the sky. You can hit its camera so it can't see you. You can hit its gun so it can't shoot and just annoyingly buzzes around you. This is all very cool, and even more oddly, the game is a bit like a roguelike. You die almost instantly. From a shot or two, you just get killed and you get sent back to the start.
Some receivers believe the message but are unable to hear the source themselves. We have developed a mind tech called Clear Tape to aid in your receiving. Your subconscious mind has been eroded by dangerous, addictive media. To wean you from this addiction, we will trick your mind using its conditioned response to your advantage. By providing the correct external cues, Clear Tape provides a way to reduce the symptoms of media damage. You will have been issued a clear tape. Put the tape into your tape deck and press play. At first, it is normal to hear only background static. After several sessions, you may hear a voice.
Well, the game doesn't look fantastic and the textures are a bit bland. You have to remember that it was built in 7 days, and I'd take gameplay over graphics anytime. Lastly, another roguelike element, the game is entirely randomized, or randomized to some degree anyway. You have these pre-built sections of buildings, and there are multiple types of these sections, and these sections are put together randomly, and they all connect up perfectly. So while the environments will be familiar every time you play, they're never going to be exactly the same every time. In addition to this, the items on the ground are always randomized as well. You'll never find the same amount in the same place. So all the cassette tapes you find in different places, all the amounts of ammo and clips and flashlights and stuff all strewn around the place. The game is only $5 on Steam, and I think it's a fantastic experiment. I would love to see the game go further and add more stealth mechanics and such, but I believe the developers said that they're going to be focusing on finishing their first game, Overgrowth. Overgrowth is another fantastic looking game that looks like it's one of those games that's never going to be truly finished, kind of like Minecraft or Don't Starve. Both of these games are definitely worth checking out, Receiver for the mechanics alone and the novelty of it. If you like what you see, I believe purchasing Overgrowth gives you access to Receiver's Steam key, so it's a nice way to show support to the devs. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. The developer was kind enough to send me a couple copies to give away to you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope it gave you a nice idea what the game's about. See you guys around next time.